Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Partners in Time. It's that time. We have all 5 Cobalt Star Shards, and it's time to take the fight to the Shroobs. Because today we're going to go into Shroob Castle, but first, we have to prepare. And the first order of business is to talk to Egad, because we have it in, like, so many episodes. So many episodes since we've heard the Luigi's Mansion music, which I guess has now become the Egad theme anyway, so it's not really the Luigi's Mansion music anymore. Anyway, so, stuff all reveals that the Spirit of the Star, Cobalt Star Shard talked, and Egad seems to have his doubts as well, so I don't know. Cobalt Star Shard, a little bit of suspicion. There obviously is going to be some sort of plot twist at some point, but Luigi's like, oh no, wait, the fight. Yeah, come on, Luigi, you had this giant moment where you got your courage and proved your worth to that stupid Stargate, and now don't be a pansy again. You're cool now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, so we have a couple new things. We have some new clothes, which we'll replace our current ones. You don't really need to get these because very soon we're going to be able to actually get the ultimate clothing, which is obviously going to be really good. Now, as you can see, Paraslax is not really worth doing. In terms of this, though, as you can see, it's trading off, 5 defense for either, the stash or, the power. So, really, I'm only going to get it for Mario because we're trading off a little bit of power for defense, but other than that, not really worth it. Now, in terms of badges, there is the Cure Badge A. Now, at this point, these enemies are tough. You're going to want to trade out your offensive badges for defensive badges. Either the Drain Badge A or the Cure Badge A is what I recommend. And at this point, also, I'm going to just sell everything I don't have, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to now buy a bunch of bro items and a bunch of regular, mushrooms and one-up mushrooms and stuff like that, in order just to keep us, alive this whole time. So sell everything that isn't useful in the slightest, Cure Badge A, keep, stuff that's like, we only get 3 coins for, obviously isn't worth it, but I'm gonna keep the wallet badges in case I feel like running. Honestly, you don't really need those either. And of course, sell all the pants that you have that, are just obsolete by this point, which is, like, 99% of them are just completely obsolete by, stats at this point, so, there's no use keeping them at this point. So, buy Star Trousers, buy Shroom Slacks, buy Block Trousers, yeah, there we go. And, and so on and so forth. I'm not gonna sell the stuff that just sells for nothing, which is kind of silly. Why does this stuff sell for nothing? Why? I don't know. But, we're gonna go ahead and use this to now, well, as you can see, the shop now carries mixed flowers and red shells, and we haven't seen these plenty of times before, but, I'm gonna get 35 mixed flowers total, 40 red shells in total. I'm gonna go with, 45 copy flowers, that works too. And basically just, stock up a little bit on all these items. Copy flowers, red shells, and mixed flowers especially are the items of choice for what we're going to be trying to do at Shroob Castle, so make sure you have plenty of those. And I'll even get a couple green shells because why not? They can be kind of useful in a small pinch. Cannonballs are good too. They proved themselves, they killed the last boss, so pretty cool. But the remaining 1989 coins here, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a bunch of 1-up. Well, I'm gonna buy a bunch of peppers as well because I haven't shown these off yet. I will at some point show these off, but I'll just buy those just for the sake of having them. They're cheap anyway, and I'll spend the rest of the money getting a couple 1-up supers here and then a bunch of Ultra Drops until I run out of money. So, honestly, I'm not gonna need this many Ultra Drops or anything, but I'm just gonna get it for the sake of having. I'll get another 1-up mushroom and. Well, I'll just get, what am I gonna get? A mushroom drop, super mushroom, just, finish off these coins. So I have 2 coins left, that's it, just 2. I only have 2 coins left out of all the coins I started this episode with. That's just ridiculous. But really, there wasn't really that much reason to get all those items. I probably wouldn't find what I have, but at this point, this is the last shop you're ever going to encounter in this game. So, spend it all now, why not? Granted, I'll get more money at Shroob Castle, and I can always come back and, get that, but whatever. Anyway, I also have a bunch of beans, so I may as well put these to good use. I could save up and get the LT free badge, like I said a few times, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to get a treasure badge. I already have one, but I'm going to get a second one. I'm going to put it on both adult bros. This will actually help a lot in getting the ultimate clothing, because the treasure badges are the key to getting the ultimate clothing in this game. So, put those both on. So Luigi gets one, Mario gets one, and now we'll be, well, unfortunately it means we're not going to have the benefit of the defense badge, or the, not the defense badge, the Drain Badge A and the Cure Badge A until after we get the clothes, but you want to get those clothes. They help a lot in this game. Granted, I'm probably a little overpowered right now anyway, so I don't know how important they actually are, but, why not? It's an LP, I should show it off at least, and I may as well show the ponage that is this ultimate clothing that I keep talking about like every freaking episode. But that's all the preparations. It's been like a full freaking 5 minutes already, but it's time to go to Shroob Castle and wreck some shit. Alright. So we got up to the 3rd floor. I think this is the second time I've been up here, actually. We were up here once just to get a couple items, and also to show off what was in here, but now it's actually time to legitimately go in this hole. Look at it, it's all glowy and electric-y and stuff. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Epic time, epic Shroob Castle, final part of the game. This is amazing. Anyway, so here we go, back in time, probably the last time we're going to be seeing this going back in time animation, because, well, this is the endgame right here, you know. And let me tell you though, Princess Peach's Castle, aka Shroob Castle, it's not easy. It's actually going to take quite a while to finish this off. Not as long as, like, you know, a usual section where, you know, it's like, oh my god, 3 episodes to do this first part and 3 episodes to do the second part, but it still takes quite a while just to go through this one castle. And the enemies here, believe me, they are no laughing matter. These enemies are brutal. Like, Superstar Saga had some pretty tough enemies at the end, but I honestly would say that the enemies right here are tougher than the ones in Superstar Saga by quite a bit. But the power of the almost complete Cobalt Star opens the doors, and it is time to enter the castle. For like, it's been like 6.5 minutes and we still are not in the castle. Come on, hurry up. Loading cycle activated. Yeah, that's right. Luigi, come on. Get with the program, buddy. We are going in this castle, whether you like it or not. Tighten your focus. Be determined. Okay, that's better, Luigi. I would still like a little bit more enthusiasm from you, but that's a good start. So here we go. We're going into the castle, and immediately we see some new enemies. These are Shroob Tenuma. What are they called? They're like Tenumas, but they're Shroobs. And as you can see, their attacks. I mean, in general, you'll see a lot of enemies that are similar to enemies we've fought before, but their attacks will be faster. It's a Tashrooba. You get it? A Tashrooba? A Shrooba? Ha 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 ha. That's funny. Anyway, so that wasn't really that funny. But as you can see, their attacks are faster and they will poison you, which makes them a lot harder than the other ones. Even their balloon attack is a lot faster. I mean, you really have to get decent timing with this shell move. That thing really is annoying, and it poisons quite often, as you can see. It poisons both bros immediately, which is going to actually damage a lot in this fight. So in general, you do not want that to happen. Honestly, I could be using some bro items here. I mean, I'd get item from them anyway because I have the treasure badge on. But there we go. Mario recovers from the poison. Luigi doesn't, because Luigi is a huge pansy. But hopefully we'll be able to fish them off. I mean, look at this. It already took us like down to half health in one fight already. So these fights are not messing around. Granted, I was a little rash there, and I sort of got hit by the poison, which is not good. And what the heck? I don't want to fight another one of these. I already shut off all the attacks. Go away, Tashrooba. I showed you off. Don't want you anymore. Go away. Anyway, first order of business, go over here to the left, because over here is going to be a bunch of warp pipes that will bring us to a certain section of the castle. So this is sort of our ticket out of the castle at later points. Like, it wasn't Thwomp Volcano. I think it was Thwomp Volcano the only one that had a system like that where they had a bunch of pipes like that. I think so. But yeah, so just like Thwomp Volcano, there will be a bunch of warp pipes that'll bring us back to the start of the castle. Also, there's a new enemy, and these things, they're like snooze something or others, I forget, but they will basically be asleep for, until you hit them, then they'll wake up, they'll get angry, and they will shoot laser beams at you. What the heck? These laser beams, I never really was able to read how these attacks go. They do a lot of damage, and I don't really know how to dodge them. I never really understood the tell behind that, so if I get hit by them a lot, oh well. I guess I'll have to look it up and see what their tell is, because I absolutely failed at this before. But anyway, hit them a few times. He's good to the laser beam attack. He does have one other attack. I like his other attack a bit better, but these things in general are just annoying to dodge. I mean, he shoots his laser all over the place. It looks like he just does the same thing every time, so he's not an easy enemy. I would not mess with him if you had to, but whatever. We should. I mean, also they have a lot of HP, so honestly, at this point, just use bro items. I don't know. I mean, I kind of purposely slowed these fights down a little bit and made them a little harder than they should be, just because, you know, I wanted to show off how good the enemy. You know, I want to show off all the enemy's attacks and like all his attack patterns. So I sort of slowed the fight down a little more than I would. But at this point, you know, spam bro items. This is the end of the game. There's really no reason not to, because as you can see, just trying to fight them normally, in 2 fights I've already like completely wasted all my health. But hey, that's what I have a bunch of Ultra Drops for, so no biggie. we'll go ahead and use this to heal up a little bit. And there we go, back to full health. So there will be a lot of bro item using, there'll be a lot of healing. As you can see, here's a little final level stat check down that mall 22. You know, these are just kind of what we've seen before. Luigi's a slight bit more of a tank, Mario's a slight bit more of a powerhouse. I mean, you can sort of like differentiate them more, but I kind of like to do this where their advantages are only slightly, because you do want to be able to, each row to be able to fight, you want each row to be able to take hits anyway. You don't want to, you know, make a bro too tanky or too, you know, fragile, and then, you know, have too little power and too much power in like, you know, as a result of that. Because you want each row to be able to fight, you want each row to be able to tank. So that's how I like to play this game. Anyway, we've seen this block before. Really? Really? To do another one of these segments? What the heck is this? It's been like one of the past like 3 areas. I mean, yeah, I get it's a cool mechanic, but at this point it's just kind of silly. I do like how, in contrast to the little starry spikes the last time, these spikes are like super evil, deathy, and oh my god, ow! The baby's died. Game over, baby's died. Yeah, if only. Hey, no, stop shooting fireballs! Okay, create the right block here, there we go. There we go! Not that hard, you just have to actually not be freaking colorblind. Which, if you are colorblind, you're watching this, I understand, because my dad, like I said before in other episodes, my dad is colorblind, so I understand your plight. Thumbs up, dude. But anyway, that was kind of rude. You have to go over here hit this block. I mean, we've seen these sections. I mean, what else do I have to talk about when we're talking about these silly sections? I mean, they just haven't. They're just, you know, the same as before. Well, I guess they have the, you know, little action switches you have to hit in the middle of this, and they also have, as we'll see, it's like as a moving platform, so that's, I guess, a little unique. It is kind of annoying because if you try to light up the thing while you're on this platform, it can actually be a little annoying to hit, so make sure you do it while it's stopped and hit before it starts moving again if you have to hit it on that moving platform like that. Because if it's like in the middle and you're in the middle of moving, it does make hitting it and staying on if I hit the spikes really kind of tough, so try not to do that too much. Anyway, more coins, nothing too exciting. I don't think there's any item, like any big item in this section, if I remember correctly. I think this is actually the end right here, or yeah, it's pretty much the end right here. Yeah, okay. So enough of that silly segment. I accidentally walked back in. I don't know why, but oh yeah, because I wanted to just make sure. Yeah, there is no item, right? Nope, no item at all. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, hit the switch, and there's a jump. Look, no, Princess Peach's statue is supposed to be here. Yeah, although I don't know why anyone would want to make a statue of Princess Peach anyway, but hitting that does bring the block out here. I'm just gonna whack Baby Mario because you know what? Baby Mario likes to whack the hell out of things. Baby Luigi likes to fall down. Baby Mario likes to hit things. Luigi's just a huge pansy. And Mario is just like the normal guy who's just thinking like, why the hell I get stuck up all these weirdos? What the heck? What the heck, guys? Also, he's probably wondering why the heck he was such a Bam Bam when he was a little kid. Probably, you know, like that. Okay, I do not want to fight this dude. Fortunately, they are kind of hard to dodge. I don't want to fight you either. They're obviously not going to be thwomp blocks here in the middle of nowhere, so you're not fooling anyone with your thwompiness. Not fooling it a darn thing, and even if you were a thwack, I would not want to fight you anyway. So go away, Mr. Tashrooba. You're not Tenuba, you're a Tashrooba. A Tashrooba. Anyway, I like saying that name now. That's actually kind of fun to say. A couple items here, you know, they do still throw quite a few bro items, and a lot of these enemies will carry the rarer bro items, your copy flowers, your mixed items, or your mixed flowers, stuff like that. They'll be carrying them in this section of the game anyway. But anyway, that's the first section of Shroob Castle, and with that, I'm going to leave you here because this is a very long section here. So this is LuckySevenDX. We can finally actually get a picture of Shroob Castle. Look at how hideous that thing is. We gotta take this down, restore Peach's castle, rescue Peach, and save the world! Like every other RPG. So yeah, see you guys next time.